Alright guys, we are back and we are still trying to complete these two missions, and that is the Noomaa Kuda Altholhu Tuna and the Billfish missions. These are exploration missions, and the only problem that we're looking in with this, the tuna is going to be a little bit tricky. The Skipjack Tuna, I've only caught one. It was a trophy one, and it was pretty random, and I don't really have a spot for them yet. I mean, usually once you find them, it's pretty much a sure thing, but I'm not so sure I can do that in this episode. The Dogtooth Tuna, I do have a spot where they can be caught, so I might be able to pull that one off with no problem. And as far as the Billfish, well, let me see here. Why is it not showing up here? Oh, here it is. The Sailfish is, like I said in the earlier, part of the episode, they're kind of random. The Swordfish shouldn't be that much of a problem, but the Sailfish, we're going to have to try to see if we can't go for that next. I did go ahead, do a little bit of altering with my gear here. I put a smaller plug here, hoping to God that they go after that, because we don't really want some seriously big Marlin going after them. And I also sized down these trolling skirts as well as the squid chains. I'm hoping we can just get something a little bit smaller. The tuna would be good too, honestly. But skipjack, they can be found, in my experience with Kajino Reed, just about anywhere. So we could end up catching one just, from blind luck here. But we need to find a spot, that's the thing. And I did notice that after doing a little bit of research, nobody's really covered them much here. The skipjack, not at all. Dogtooth, yes. Sailfish, to some degree. Swordfish, all kinds of people have covered them, but skipjack, not so much. So that's going to be a bit of a problem. It's always the small ones that give you the trouble, it seems like. Well, this is the location that I've caught sailfish in the past. If I'm going to catch them anywhere, it's going to be here. We're just going to have to hope for the best here. Now, I may or may not record all of this. I might stop, cut some portions out just because I'm catching other species, but if I get lucky, maybe I'll catch one right away and that'll eliminate this, the situation. Alright, let's see here. Let's throw this plug out. We might try some other things, but I think we might be able to get a sailfish with this. I don't know. Last time I threw a plug out, I got a sailfish almost right off. Now, I could use live bait. The problem with the live bait recently is they've been stealing it. So, that's not good. We've definitely got them here. There are stuff swimming around near the surface. Now, let's see here. Let me zoom in. Now, that marker should be a sailfish marker. pretty much that's why I'm headed towards it. I went ahead and marked it when I caught him because I knew this is going to come up again, and I'm getting some birds up ahead, which is a good sign. I can only hope that means we've got something like maybe sailfish or something. I don't know. Well, we'll just plow right through here and see what happens. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, we had one on both of them, but I think they let go. Dang on it. Of course they did. Well. I don't know what this is, but well, he's on there. If I can get back up here and slow this down. Okay, I got him. He's still on here. This is on a smaller plug. It should be a smaller fish. Definitely can hope for a skipjack, dogtooth, or a sailfish. And it looks like it's some kind of a tuna. It's a yellowfin. Not at all what I'm after, but some nice cash, nice XP. Ah, shoot. So that's what's over there. Actually, that's a pretty good cast. I don't know if I have this one out far enough. Yeah, I do. That's pretty good. Yeah, it looks like the surface fish are starting to disappear here. We'll keep going this way, but there's a lot of deep species here. Nope, they're continuing. We'll keep going until we run out of these surface species here, but I think I have one on the first rod, guys. I'm not 100% certain, but let me go down here. I'll grab it just to see. No? It looked like there was something on it. Let me reel it in a little bit further. Yeah, let's put it about 70 something feet. Alright guys, looks like we have something here. It's not huge because I'm able to reel it in while the boat's moving, so it'd be great if it was a smaller tuna like the skipjack. That would finish that one off. Let me see what it is. It is a skipjack. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That's exactly what we needed here. And I'm going to go ahead and mark it because haven't got a marker for skipjack. Alright, we now need a sailfish. Yeah, I was catching quite a few of them just at random along here. It's just, I guess, knowing the best time to go after them. I don't know. Whoa, okay. That was unexpected. Alright, hold on. I've got to slow this boat down. It'd be a lot easier to bring him in if this boat's still. Okay, let's see. Come on, be a sailfish. That's what I need. Okay, he's got a little bit of oomph to him. I don't know. Not too much, though. And it is a striped marlin. Shoot. Not what I need. But 26,304 cash, 127 pounds. Ton more XP. That's a good cast. Wow, we've got a lot of species here. A lot of species. Yeah, I'm just going to head on towards the navigation buoy. I think I might have another one on here. Hold on. Yeah, I do. Holy crap. Hope I don't lose him. No, I didn't. And I got one on the other one. Daggone it. It rains, it pours. Yeah, if I go get the Dogtooth, which is actually near where the Swordfish is found. What do we got here? Bigeye Tuna, not what we're after. 98 pounder. Not bad, but not what we're after. Well, we're going to try one more pass. Alright guys, it looks like we've got some tuna jumping up in front of us. Now, these are not what we're after, but sometimes the sailfish do hide amongst them. Oh, wait a minute, here we go. We got one on this rod. Oh boy. He might be fairly big. I doubt it's a sailfish. Seriously doubt it.
several moments later.
Alright guys, we might have this guy finally in here. I don't know what he is. I think he's probably a tuna, but he might be a young marlin too. No, he's another striped marlin. Daggone, these guys are everywhere. Okay, 36, 357, 176 pounds. We're filling our boat up. We're going to get some serious cash this trip. But yeah, truth be known, guys, we're not getting what we're after at all. I think what we need to do is we need to move to the Swordfish location. Swordfish wait a minute. I can't seem to get the map up because I'm up here. Let me go ahead and get down here. Yeah, the Swordfish location is over here, and my understanding there's also Dogtooth over here. We could just head down here and see if we can get the Dogtooth Tuna, because that would complete that mission, and we should still be fairly close to the Swordfish. Yeah, let's just do that. Yeah, we'll pick up the pace a little bit. Still keep trolling. But we'll head to the island where the Dogtooth seem to be found. Yeah, see how much all kinds of species right around this island. I think this is where we're going to find them. I don't know if we need to adjust our lures or our bait, but we might. Let me see here. Dogtooth Tuna. Yeah, see, they're in the same family as the striped bonito. Now, if you picture that, and we'll look at the Dogtooth. They look kind of similar in some sort of way here. Yep, they do go for all of those. They more likely to go for trolling octopus or pilkers. Okay, well, we might need to change that. In fact, let's do that. Let's try a pilker. We control a pilker, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think we might. Let's see, what do we got on this one? Let's see, we got a plug. Let's try a pilker on this one. And we're gonna have to drop all this stuff first. Okay. Well, we got this tuna triple hook pilker. It's kind of big though. Let's try this one always works well. Let's try that. Trophy double hook pilker. Apparently we had a fish on there. And we'll do a trolling octopus on this one. Let's try a small glowing, see if that doesn't get their attention. Yeah, because we're in cloudy conditions. Right now we need all the attraction we can get. Alright. Okay, we've got something here. First rod. It's not huge, but we do have something. It is narrow barred mackerel. Darn. It is something different at least. I think we might have reached the area we are interested in getting. I think this... And we got that on the pilker, so that's a good sign too. Yeah, we're gonna have to go back and forth and sweep this place. Wait a minute. Okay, this is off of the glowing trolling octopus. Alright, let's go ahead and... I always like to do that to see if I can hook it first. Seems to help. Come on, Dogtooth Tuna. I seriously need to complete this. This would be the tuna mission. I could get the saltwater hook, and I want to see what I can catch with the saltwater hook. Saltwater spoon, I mean. Saltwater spoon. So close. What do we got here? It is a Dogtooth Tuna. Yes, yes, yes. There it is. They are here. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and mark this too. 107 pounder. We just need it. There it is. We got the saltwater spoon, dudes. 5100 cash, a bait coin. Seriously cool. Awesome. Now, what goes for the saltwater spoons, honestly? Let me see here. Do the sailfish go for it? Probably not, but it'd be nice if they did. No, They do not go for it. How about the swordfish? Yeah, we still got to get so many different uniques here. Huh, they do not go for the saltwater spoons. Pretty much the same thing as tuna and black marlin. That's kind of interesting. But I am so seriously glad I got the saltwater spoon. I've been wanting to get that because I cannot purchase them, and that's aggravating. And I have a feeling the sailfish is going to be my nemesis for this next mission. And we got the Dogtooth Tuna. We need to come over to here. But let's go ahead and go that navigation buoy. Oh. Gotta get my rod out of the water. Apparently, you cannot fast travel with a rod in the water. Okay. All right. Here we go. Now, if we're going after swordfish, we need to head a different direction altogether here. So let's turn this boat around. We need to head this direction until we see surface species and go to nighttime. I do remember that. Alright, we have surface species here, guys. This is where they should be. Alright, we're going to go ahead and fast forward to nighttime. I'm going to go ahead and get some heavier gear. Who knows? Maybe I can get myself a trophy. I need to get a trophy or a young one to complete my collection. The glowing blue is... Let's keep the glowing blue on there, honestly. Because that could give me a young one. I need a young one and I need a trophy one. So, let's put a skirt on this one. That has been the favorite of these guys. Let's see, where's that trolling hook? It is... Yeah, let's go ahead and put a 12-aught on there. Let's put a good size trolling skirt. Good size trolling head. And that should do it, guys. Yep, this is the supreme swordfish location, without a doubt. Let's go ahead and go to nighttime when they are most prevalent. And we will start heading out at 5% in this direction. Yeah, every time I've headed this direction, I have caught swordfish every time, and they are one hell of a fight. Yeah, the Unique has been my biggest fish to date. Over 1,200 pounds. He was a monster. Alright, I think we got one, guys. Yep, we do. Alright, let's see what we got here. Okay. Really hope this is a young one, because it would complete my mission and also give me what I need to complete my collection. No, it's a Mahi Mahi. Seriously? A Unique Mahi Mahi. Holy crap. What the heck? Oh my god. What the heck? Who'da fuck? Who'da thought? Who'da thunk it? I was going to say who'da thunk it. Who'da thunk it, man? A Unique Mahi Mahi. I was not even trying for this. This is crazy. That is amazing. Yeah, I'm marking this because I really did not know I was going to get any Mahi Mahi at all. What did I catch him with? The glowing trolling octopus 3.5 ounce. That's crazy. Beautiful fish. Lots of XP. Lots of XP. Yep, I'm marking that. That is crazy. I cannot believe I got a Unique Mahi Mahi. If I was trying for him, I'd have never caught him. Not in a million years. I'm sitting there trying to catch swordfish, and that's when I get one. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Usually the swordfish are pretty prevalent this time of night. And there's lots of surf. I guess there's all kinds of Mahi Mahi out here. Yep, there we go. We got something else. It might be another one, honestly. I think it was just my timing and... Okay, that's not a Mahi Mahi. Too strong, I think. Yeah, I think this is something much bigger. This could be a swordfish, guys. Look at that. What is the deal? That is crazy. He's jumping all over the place. Yeah, I think I remember swordfish do that. Yeah, I'm gonna be fighting this guy for a minute, without a doubt. Well, let me see if I can't get him in, guys, but when I get him a little bit closer, I'll bring you back. Alright, guys. I think I got this one in. It is Skipjack Tuna. Yeah, I want to let you know that the one I was fighting when I stopped, I completely lost. I fought him for a very, very, very long time. and my little dog, my little dog, Roscoe, decided that he needed something. And when I went to help him, he got off the daggone hook due to low line tension. Yeah, I was a little bit frustrated about that. It's always fun when your dogs interrupt your game. There's still plenty of things we could possibly catch. Alright, we've got something on the first rod again. I wish they would go after the big rod. Honestly, it's so much easier to get him in. Let's see what this one is. Well, it could be a swordfish by the way it's fighting. Swordfish are a pain in the butt to get in because they are serious fighters. And they jump the line around all kinds of different ways, making it not only a long fight, but they can get off for any reason. Just low line tension. They swim towards the boat and you lose them. In my case, my dog caused me to get low line tension. So, yeah, this is definitely a swordfish of some kind. And at this point you can't even tell how big he is. It could be seriously big, or he could just be playing with me. Like I said, I would love to get a young one that would complete my mission and complete my species types that I'm trying to collect. But whatever he is taking off now. Look at it. That's something they typically do. They'll just run. Well, we're gonna fight him apparently longer than I thought. No, this is not unique. This is not a trophy. Might be a common, might be a small. I don't know. I haven't caught the small, so I don't know how hard or easy they are to bring in. Seems a little bit hard to me. Oh man, come on. You really are gonna boat.
Several moments later.
Alright guys, I don't know if we're gonna get down or not, but sometimes with this it's misleading. It is definitely a swordfish. I could already see a sword, but I cannot get the... Oh, there, we got him, finally. Alright, regular size. Even the regular size are hard to bring in, but they are some serious XP. This is one serious fight. 59,932 cash, 331 pounds, 17,778 XP gained. If you're going to level up, these are the guys to take on, let me tell you. We have nothing left but the sailfish to catch. We have been at this for a while. Without a doubt, this has been a tough mission. But we got everything we needed except for the one. And as I said before, they're kind of random. It's just a matter of timing, honestly. And if you want to get a trophy or unique, it is again just pure honest to God luck. But I would definitely say this has been a very, very successful outing, and we've managed to catch a unique mahi mahi in the midst of all of this. That was amazing, honestly. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please be sure to share, comment, like, and subscribe. And hopefully in the next episode we will be able to get this doggone sailfish. But anyway, guys, as I always say, aim straight, cast far, and have fun. I will see you later. Bye-bye.